How are you, Matt?
Well,
Matt, don't sound great.
Nothing different, mate. To be honest, you've been having some callers going on tonight, and they're the actual problem with the football club. You know, go back last year before, blowing up with Conte, saying how Conte's great, and then obviously when it everything hits the fan, he turns around and everyone's sort of moaning about Conte's style. When we was unbeaten last season, first 10 games, that never fooled me because I know what we got in the squad and in the team, shall I say. A lot of bang average players. Now, I hear all these Spurs fans. He's got one plan. He ain't got plan B. Mate, I tell you, Ange Postecoglou wasn't the right manager for us anyway. But for where we are, he actually is the right manager. We've got a footballer there. That can't walk straight, let alone run straight. And he not brought him once. He brought him twice. Timo Werner. Useless. We got Romero, World Cup winner, who decides to walk straight past Vardy, leave him, box the goal in, does the same thing the other day against the Arsenal. This guy's supposed to be our number one centre half. You got Spurs fans saying, "Oh, the goalkeeper's Bambi on ice," and we got defenders that can't head a ball because they're not good enough. And then he's on his next sentence. He goes, "Oh, we ain't got no goalkeeper set piece coach." Mate, you haven't got individuals at this football club good enough. I spoke to Andy Goldstein. He goes to me, James Maddison is a snip. Mate, no one wants James Maddison. Not good enough.
What do you mean? Come on, Maddison's good enough, Matt. Come on.
Maddison, listen, have you watched Maddison, how he comes off when Tottenham are 1-0 down or 1-1? Have you noticed when he takes him off? He takes him off because he can't influence the game. And then he goes and brings in a £65 million striker that Jim White says that Tottenham have got out and make it are being ambitious. Ambitious about buying Solanke for £65 million. This is what's happening at this football club, week in, week out, season in, season out. And until they get it right, by getting rid of these owners, this is what you're going to continue to get. You know what?
You're never happy, Matt, are you?
Mate, listen, how can you be happy, mate? How can you... Jamie, tell me, how can you be happy? You sat there the other day, I heard you giving it the large about, "Oh, I fancy it today." Mate, are you deluded? You fancy beating Arsenal with the way they've been bringing the players into this position where they're so good, they're a point behind the best team in the land, and you think you got a chance with that 11? Seriously, Jamie.
Well, I did fancy us.
Fancy what, mate?
I was proven wrong, mate. And I saw at the weekend how far away actually we've gone a little bit. We're not looking good. The manager, I think he's struggling right now. He looks devoid of ideas.
Mate, what's he struggling with?
Well, he's struggling with ideas of how to get the best out of the players, and the players look like they've got a bit of lack of belief.
Jamie, do you think
Can't blame Levy for everything, Matt.
Jamie, do you think you could do better than Ange Postecoglou with that 11? Come on, mate. Wake up. Cundy next to you is laughing at you.
Everyone. What do you mean?
Seriously, what is it in you? What do you lot see? I've been seeing this since, I would say, 2010. I can see that this guy, he goes to shop at Primark every single season. And he brings in bang average pony footballers every single season. He brought Ndombele, got rid of him. He brought Lo Celso, got rid of him. And everyone's talking about what a great businessman he is. We've lost so much money on these players that we have to give away in the end. Seriously. This is season in, season out.
Matt,
just who we are, mate.
Matt.
Look at Solanke.
Matt.
Seriously, look at Solanke. That guy, I'm better than him and I'm 52.
Matt.
Yes, mate.
What are you up to tomorrow?
Do you know what? My son done me a favour tonight. He rang me up and he said, "Dad, can you go and get me cat food?" And I thought, do you know what? Rather than watching
Go get what?
Cat food?
Yeah, because I was at home and he rang me because he didn't have cat food. "Dad, can you get me cat food?" And he was watching the Spurs game.
Why does he want cat food?
Do you know what? I thought, do you know what? Rather than watch this horseman, I'm going to go and get you cat food, mate. That's what I did.
You went and got...
Matty, a little birdie told me, right, at the weekend when I was at the game, that you're at the game a lot, aren't you, right? You're there.
Why didn't you come and see me then?
But you've got a burger van there or something.
Why didn't you come and see me?
Do you sell burgers? Sure, let's not get a bit of cat food in them, is there?
You ain't going to...
You ain't serving cat
right?
food
You
burgers.
got a little burger van down the joint.
Listen.
I'm going to come down and see you, Matty, because I want to put a face...
What's it
I
called?
want to put a name to this, like this voice and a face to it, because you come on, you're always angry, Matty.
Yeah, angry Matt.
Look, listen, what do you mean I'm angry?
You're always
what do you expect? Mate, I'm 52. I want to see Tottenham win the Premier League and the FA Cup. Do you know what?
That's
Leave the
not
Premier
happening.
League.
No,
Leave the
mate,
Premier
you
League.
just,
I'm
not
happy with
happening,
the
you
FA
just
Cup.
enjoy it, Matty. You got a burger van, you're down there with the fans, you got a nice
Yeah,
stadium.
do you know what? I can make tenfold of what I could make if the team was good. Yeah?
Is that what it's like?
Because Spurs are not winning, you're losing money in your burger store.
Actually, I'm not, because touch wood, in my life, I'm very, very comfortable. But that's irrelevant. What I'm talking about is Cundy was going, get over it, move on. You're in the next round. Do you know what, mate? Get to the semi-final and see that semi-final line-up as Arsenal, Man City and Liverpool, and then tell me that Tottenham's got a chance. Because I tell you what, they will never get through that round because them three clubs are better than us. And if they got to the final, I don't even want to. I'm just hoping they'll skip that day and something will happen and we won't end up playing that game because we'll get annihilated. Because this football club is not. It's so sad to say that we're such a. And you know, Arsenal fans and West Ham and Chelsea would laugh at it. We are a big club, but you know what? We've lost our identity, mate. And you're blaming Ange. Why are you blaming Ange for?
Well, I'm not blaming Ange. I'm not blaming him. I want him. I thought we brought our identity back, but it feels like he's lost it still feels like he's losing it a little bit.
How can you have your identity back when you got Kulusevski that don't turn up? You got Solanke there, 65 million that can't even hit a barn door. You got Timo Werner not once but twice. Come on, mate. You got Ben Davies there, state pension. You got Foster there, state pension. How many more do you want? You got Chicken Royale there. I don't know how the hell he left the club. Seriously, mate. It's not one.
Matt.
Listen, it's not once, it's not twice, it's not
What
three
about Brennan
times.
Johnson? Scored tonight?
Johnson, please don't wind me up. That guy, I tell you what, I sell a plate of food for £8 and my food is worth more than him.
Oh, yeah, I would too.
Matt.
Son?
I wanna
You
know-
got like Son.
Matt.
Song, mate, Song's 32.
There's no point.
What
is
do you
there?
want
He's just-
from Song?
he's on one.
Seriously, everyone's refreshed. Even West Ham is refreshed. And we're still... Oh, no, do you know what? We keep Song. Song for what? Seriously, guys.
Matt.
Honestly, mate. Honestly, seriously. It's enough now, man. Come on. We got to now... we got to
that.
back the calls and go with the handicap and let's get these owners out because it's not going to work for us. The guy... Listen, let me ask you something, Jamie. Do you know when the transfer window comes?
Go on.
James, do you know when the transfer window comes?
Yeah.
Last season before, and the season before that. And you know when the season shuts, the window shuts. What do you expect? What do you feel?
What do you mean?
Come on, mate. I'm speaking to you in English.
I mean, I hope that we sign some big players. That's what I hope.
No. You're not listening to what I just said. When the window shuts, I said to you, what do you expect? What do you feel that your football club's going to do?
Oh, I thought we'd be all right. I thought Solanke's...
Are you for real, mate?
I thought
Are you for
Solanke...
real?
I think Solanke could be a good player for us.
Oh, my God.
Archie Gray was the best player in the Championship.
Are you for real?
I agree with you, Matty. No, listen, I agree with you. Like, a lot of what you say, mate, I agree with you. I do. I'd love to see us sign someone from Atletico Madrid or Barcelona or, Sporting Lisbon, sign some top players. And, players that are playing at the top level. I am getting a little bit sick and tired of us signing players from Championship clubs who no one else really wants.
So why does Brighton do it right, but Tottenham can't do it right? Why does Brentford do it right, and Tottenham can't do it right? You can't answer that, can you? Because you're going to go to the Spurs ground next week, and he's going to let you through the door.
What are you talking about? I've paid for my tickets, but I couldn't care less. I say it how it is. They hate me down there. I have the press officer on the phone every week.
Mate, I get told to go to the games. I won't step foot in that ground until those owners are ousted. because they're the problem of my football club. And you know what? I was there Sunday, not once, but I didn't even feel the passion of a London derby because everybody turned up and believed that we were going to lose because we haven't got the team, let alone the squad. Arsenal's got 3 players missing, and you know what? They can stroll through the game. And I don't want to hear, Tottenham had possession, Tottenham had this. Tottenham never looked like scoring. And that's the difference between the sides. And do you know what? 4 years ago, Pochettino had everything running for the football club, and we was playing at Wembley. We didn't even have a home, and we was doing great. We got to a Champions League final, and what does he do? He doesn't back him when it matters. And look where we are now. You know what? I'm telling you now, let's call me back at the end of the season. If Tottenham finishes 8th...
Matty, I'm going to come and see you, mate. Next time I'm down there, I want to come and see you. I'm going to come and get a burger off him. Matty, great call, mate.
Oh, Matty. Do you know he starts off? He's like an aeroplane. You know those big old jumbo jets?
Yeah.
By the time he get to the end of the one and take it off, right? He's at it.
Yeah.
Starts slowly. He gets himself positioned on the runway. Then he puts his foot down. By the end of it,
got to say
take
one thing.
off.
If you want something out of May, all you got to mention... Daniel Levy.
Yeah,
What about Daniel Levy, Matt?
Yeah.
That's it. He's gone. All right, keep your calls coming in. 03 717 22 3344.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.